Have you ever wondered who ruled Egypt during the twilight of its Old Kingdom period? Well, meet Merenre Nemtiemsaf first. Born as the son of Pepi I and Ankhesenin Pepi I, Merenre was destined for greatness from the very beginning. His birth marked a significant chapter in the annals of Egypt's rich history. As a young prince, he may have witnessed the governance of Egypt alongside his father, possibly serving as co-regent towards the end of Pepi's reign. This experience would have provided him with a unique insight into the workings of the kingdom and prepared him for his inevitable ascent to the throne. Merenre's journey from prince to king was not just a transition of power, but a testament to the continuity of the royal lineage. As the sun set on the reign of Pepi I, the mantle of kingship fell onto the young shoulders of Merenre, marking the dawn of a new era in Egypt's Old Kingdom. Upon ascending the throne, Merenre continued the legacy of his father. As the son of Pepi I and Ankhesenin Pepi I, Merenre may have already had a taste of leadership, serving as co-regent with his father at the end of Pepi's reign. But when he claimed the throne as his own, he was ready to chart his own course. Merenre's reign was marked by a keen interest in the southern regions of Egypt. He journeyed to the southern border of Egypt at Elephantine, a place we now know as Aswan, where he received the homage of the chiefs of Nubia. This wasn't just a diplomatic visit, but a testament to Merenre's commitment to strengthening ties with the southern regions. It was a clear indication that he aimed to maintain and expand the influence of his kingdom, just as his father had done. His reign, though brief, was a time of stability and prosperity. Egypt was in a state of transition, with changes in the political and social landscape. Yet under Merenre's rule, the kingdom held its ground, its people thrived, and its borders remained secure. Perhaps it was his youthful energy or his shared experience in leadership with his father that enabled him to navigate these choppy waters with such finesse. But Merenre's rule was not just about maintaining stability, he was also a builder. Though many of his monuments have not survived the ravages of time, the records that have been left behind speak of a ruler who was invested in enhancing the glory of his kingdom. From his travels to the southern borders to his interactions with the chiefs of Nubia, Merenre was a ruler who was actively engaged in the affairs of his kingdom. Despite a reign that was brief, Merenre's rule was impactful, touching the lives of those far beyond the confines of his palace. His reign, though not as well documented as that of some other pharaohs, was significant in its own right, painting a picture of a capable ruler who was able to maintain the stability and prosperity of Egypt during a time of transition. Like all mortals, Merenre's time on earth was finite. The young king's rule was as brief as a desert bloom, abruptly ending, perhaps due to an early demise. His life was a fleeting moment on the grand stage of history, yet he left an indelible mark. After his death, Merenre was entombed in a grand pyramid at Saqqara, the final resting place of many of Egypt's great pharaohs. This pyramid, a testament to his reign, has withstood the ravages of time, albeit now largely in ruins. The once majestic structure, like Merenre's life, is a shadow of its former glory. Yet it remains a symbol of an era, a silent sentinel bearing witness to the passage of time. Though the physical structure may crumble, the memory of Merenre, the fourth king of Egypt's sixth dynasty, refuses to fade. Though Merenre's physical presence was no more, his legacy was set to endure. Merenre's reign may have been short, but his impact was felt long after his death. This king, the fourth of the sixth dynasty, held the scepter for a brief period in the early 23rd century BC. His reign, though fleeting, was a crucial juncture in the illustrious narrative of Egypt's Old Kingdom. Assessing Merenre's legacy is not without its challenges. His reign was short, and the sands of time have worn away most of the monuments that stood testament to his rule. Yet his influence reverberated through the centuries in the stability and prosperity he bequeathed to his successors. There's speculation that his successor, Pepi II Neferkare, was either his son or possibly his brother. This passing of power, whether through lineage or fraternity, underscores the continuity of the dynasty that Merenre was a part of. Merenre Nemtiemsaf I, a pharaoh whose name may not be as familiar as others but whose reign was a significant chapter in the rich tapestry of Egypt's Old Kingdom.